Tuesday night baseball here on MLB Network as we're at historic Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco, the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in is Pollock. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
In is Gerardo Parra. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Muncy has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers stepping in next. You're watching NL West action on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Digging in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford's got it. And there's one down now. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. Comes in with 15 hits and 59 ABs. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line to second, on to first, a double play. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brandon Belt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. So this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Number 26.
And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, But I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball one.
1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
So 1-1. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Strike. A.J. Pollock, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
A.J.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Cody Bellinger waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Shaw going back on it. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Batting 6,
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's gone 2 for 8. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up. Henson over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Bumgarner's ready. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going. Russell Martin now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Shaw will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ball 2.
Just missing here, 2-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Crawford stands at second with no outs. This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. And there's one away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
So striding in, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 5, Cameron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The 0-1 offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. So striding forward now, Hyunjin Ryu, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ryu.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Weakly hit to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. Maben is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Line drive to left. Shaw is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Two and one to Gerardo Parra. Ryu now on 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Buster Posey now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 2 the counts of Posey.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Takes this the other way to right. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Posey, base runner at first with one out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 26.
So in now for San Francisco, Chris Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Giants leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next, A.J. Pollock. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Maben is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Taylor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1
This
strike.
guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Longoria has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
All right,
Giants,
Heidi, thank you.
the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 35.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Line to the right side. Bellinger back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Alan Hansen.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alan Hansen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. Hansen, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez is there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front 1-0. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 99, Hyun-Jin Ryu.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And so here's the pitcher now, Hyun-Jin Ryu, the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Popped up. Belt moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, DK Hernandez.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Bumgarner's ready. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 LA. Stepping in, Madison Bumgarner. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Taylor. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Cameron Maybin. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
0-2 the count to Maybin now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Settling in now, Gerardo Parra. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez charging in on it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Corey Seager. No hits to this
Leading
point.
up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey.
First pitch
Seager.
on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Maybin.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but called a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Two runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One-0 count. Here it is. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Runner at second here with one man out. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Pollock ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
Now batting, left fielder, Fred.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Bellinger is off at first with 2 away. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line drive to center field. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They're up 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Buster Posey. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Pollock has a read on it. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the seventh. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Sam Dyson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Sam Dyson.
Digging in, Max Muncy. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Shaw is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit to short. There is Crawford. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And Longoria is going to have himself extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ground ball foul down the left side. Longoria leads off second with nobody out. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Well, the Dodgers have enjoyed the upper hand so far against the rival Giants as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings from Dodger Stadium. Digging in the switch hitter, Allen Henson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu.
For the Dodgers.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. He's set. Here it comes. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
1 out and a runner on second base. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Joe Panik will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Joe Panik.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Standing in, Cameron Maben. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodger bullpen does its job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. LA's on top 2-0. Derek Law is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For San Francisco, number 64, Derek Law.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Kike Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Way outside. 1-2. Law has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Smoke toward third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hara is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now to the plate, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Left side, but well foul. From the stretch.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bouncing ball, foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Dodgers leave 1. But they're on top 2-0. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
number
9th.
74, Kenley Jansen.
In now, Gerardo Parra. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
He's set and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 3 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. And it's fouled away. Last strike here for the Giants. San Francisco, good night.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu earns his first win of the season. Madison Bumgarner pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.